Hi, my name is Shelby Mueller. Let me introduce you to Pinpoint, an apartment locator app that helps you pinpoint your dream home. Pinpoint is no regular apartment locator app. It looks at specific age demographics as well as looks deeply into the community aspects at each of the apartments you are interested in. This allows for you to pinpoint the home that is perfect for you. I came up with this app because I recently moved and couldn't find an apartment locator app that would show what I was really looking for. I was wanting to know the average age range of the residents at the apartment complexes I was interested in. Were they young adults like me, or were they more family-oriented? I was also wanting to know just the overall vibe of the complex itself. Did they have interest groups? Were there group activities, or was it more you don't really talk to your neighbors? That's the stuff I was curious about. I had two goals in mind for Pinpoint. 1. Create an apartment locator app that is user-friendly and presents both community aspects and age demographics for listed apartments. 2. Have the app be a full resource to the user where they do not need to leave the app unless they desire to visit the apartment website itself. Alright, so now that we have the goals established, we're going to go through the app as if they were a new user signing up. So they would download the app, and then they would see this page, the login page, and they would click sign up. So from there, they're able to pick their preferences. So whether it's price or location or size bedroom, they're able to click what fits their needs. Then this is where age demographic really comes into play. So they can check all that apply to them. So if they're, in between the age ranges here, they could click both. Also, if they're, close to retirement, they could click a 55 and up year old community, and that wouldn't just be apartments. It could be a home community, kind of like the one in San Marcos. And so from there, they could also look for family places and student living apartments. So then next is communities. They clicked, they want a pet-friendly community, social events, fitness, and also they can fill in the blank for both of these. That way they can kind of get what they're really looking for. So once they do that, they'll push save, and it'll take them to their finds. So we'll start with the first one, the landmark. So that pops up. They're able to click through the pictures from here. If they end up liking it, they can click this heart and it'll save to their finds on their profile page, which we will go over later. So then also you can see the price, the age demographic, so 22 to 35 is about the residents that live there, that's their ages. You can see it's pet friendly, it has air conditioning, it has a washer and dryer. Then you can see their contact info, and if you click the link, it'll actually take them to the Landmark Lofts website. So from here, they're able to look at the resident reviews and the clubs that they offer. So that way you can really get a sense of community and what it's really like to live there. So if they click residential reviews, it'll take them to the page just for the Landmark. You can see that it has 8 reviews, and they have a 4.0. You can see the stars that everyone is given and what they have to say. So then they can click the back button and they'll be back at finds, and then they can look at residential clubs. So then here you can see they have dog play date groups, they have cooking classes, a running group, a book club, paddleboard club, kid play dates, and you can keep scrolling if you click this little arrow. So that's very cool. So then they can either go back to the finds, or if they wanted, they could go to their profile. And if they didn't want to go back to their profile, if they wanted to look and see where these apartments are on the map, they could just click this view map button, and they're able to see in New Braunfels where exactly these apartments that fit their needs are located in the New Braunfels area. And then they would click back to finds, or they could go to their personal profile. So within the profile, you are able to see your age, where you're looking to live, your interests. It says welcome. You can add your own picture. It's very customizable. Then you can go to promos. So then from here, it just shows the promos of the apartments around you and what they're having. So receive up to 4 weeks of free rent. And you can see that's the Lux. And then it has the logos to each apartment. And then if you were to click it, it would take you to their website. So then you can go back and it takes you back to your saved finds. And then same with the same finds. You can always go back and look at the reviews. And if you click this up here, that's how you can go back to your profile, or you could click the back button. And then again, it's the same thing. You can still see residential clubs, except it's just in your saved finds. So it's more convenient, so you don't have to go back to the preferences. So if you were to already have the app and already have a profile, you would just log in. And then you can also make it to where it saves your login, so you don't have to log in every time. It's really up to, your security settings. But then from there, it's the same thing. They can look at their saved finds. They can edit their profile. It's all the same. They just don't have to go back and do their preferences. But if they wanted to, that is an option. They would go to the little hamburger bar, and then down it would say edit preferences, and then that's how they would do that. And then that is Pinpoint for you. Thank you for your time. I hope that Pinpoint can pinpoint your dream home.